Hi there, Dill here from the Dill Now Show. I'm here to introduce a new series. I'm going to be making my Premier League dream teams. Now, of course, as you know, my favourite team is Manchester United. So I decided, since I know that team inside out really, I'm going to start with them. Now remember, only players that have played in the Premier League can get into the team. So I've also included substitutes and manager and assistant manager. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started with the team. The manager, first of all, undoubtedly Sir Alex Ferguson. Of course, Sir Alex is just after retiring after 26 and a half years at Manchester United. He won 13 Premier Leagues at his time at Man United, and of course, just saying this now, it breaks my heart that he's leaving. Honest to God, it's just so sad to know he's not going to be there next season, and it's just it was a lot to take in when you first heard it. But you know, we didn't get a bad replacement. Of course, David Moyes, he had a very good time at Everton, and he even did well with Preston. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how David Moyes gets on. But it's not going to be the same without Sir Alex Ferguson. So undoubtedly, he had to be the manager. Assistant manager. This man has actually never been an assistant manager, but Sir Bobby Charlton. The reason being, since this is a Premier League team, Sir Bobby Charlton actually never played in the Premier League. He played in the old First Division. But I wanted to give him a role in this team because he's Man United's all-time leading goal scorer. Rooney, of course, is second. He's 50 behind him. Or he might be third. I can't really remember. But Rooney's only 50 behind him. So Rooney, obviously, is the closest to him who's still playing. So, I had to go to Sir Bob. I had to pick Sir Bobby as assistant manager just because with Sir Alex, it kind of broke my heart to give him a role in the team. When I say break my heart about Sir Alex, I mean that he's leaving. So so let's jump on into the actual team now. Goalkeeper, of course, a few of these places are going to be debatable, but this is the team I've gone with. Goalkeeper, I've gone with Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel was just an absolutely brilliant keeper. He led the line of defence, and he wasn't even in the back four. He was the goalkeeper. I mean, he was just constantly screaming at the players to tell them what to do. He hated making saves because if he had to make a save, he knew the defenders weren't doing their job right. He was just the perfect leader and the perfect goalkeeper. I mean, his records as goalkeepers, of course, few of them have been beaten now, but he was the one who set them at first. I mean, Peter Schmeichel was just undoubtedly the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest goalkeeper in the Premier League. Now the back four, I'm gonna name them all out and I'm gonna talk about them individually. Back four, I'm gonna right back Gary Neville, two centre backs Jaap Stam and Nemanja Vidic, and left back Dennis Irwin. Gary Neville, couldn't find too many right backs better than him, and just what a team player. He didn't give two shits, excuse the language, who was scoring the goals. Whether it was him, even though he only scored 7, whether it was the centre backs, the centre mids, the right winger, the left winger, the striker, he didn't care. He was just a team player. He put his body on the line for United. Literally, I can remember watching Man United play Blackburn at Ewood Park back in 2010, and even though it was a very disappointing day for United, Gary Neville, I can't remember, it was some Blackburn player, I can't really remember who it was. He was, if he took the shot and no one was there, he'd have scored. And Gary Neville came flying out and just blocked it with his, I think it was with his shoulder actually. I mean, I can't think of too many other defenders that would have done that. It was just outstanding from Gary Neville. And the two centre backs, they got with two rock hard men, that American. Jaap Stam and Nemanja Vidic. These two men, if this is a dream partnership of mine, these two men were rock solid in defence. Of course, Nemanja Vidic still is. Jaap Stam, of course, was part of the treble-winning team, as were Gary Neville and Peter Schmeichel. Of course, Nemanja Vidic is currently the club captain of Manchester United. But two men who just, two hard men. That's just the way to describe them. Two hard men. I mean, my biggest difficulty in this was to pick a captain. But honestly, I think those two would be right up there. Would be right up there to captain this team. And I honestly just would love to see that, both of them in their prime. I would love to see that centre-back partnership. And left-back, I've gone with Dennis Irwin. The main reason I've gone with Dennis Irwin, well, there's two main reasons. Dennis Irwin couldn't just defend. Dennis Irwin was a set-piece specialist, and he could take a hell of a penalty kick. And the second reason is, Peter Schmeichel was being interviewed recently, and he was asked, Dennis Irwin actually asked Peter Schmeichel why he screamed at the two centre-backs and the right-back, but never Dennis Irwin. And Peter Schmeichel hit the nail on the head and said, Dennis Irwin never made a mistake. And honestly, those are the two main reasons I've picked Dennis Irwin. 4 in midfield. Right wing, debatable again, Cristiano Ronaldo. Left wing, undebatable, Ryan Giggs. Centre mids, Roy Keane and Paul Scholes. The reason I've gone with Cristiano Ronaldo is because for a right winger, he scored a, excuse the language again, fuckload of goals. If don't want any language, bucket load. He scored 118 goals at his time at Man United as a winger. He scored 42 of them in one season. Cristiano Ronaldo just had an amazing goal scoring record, and for a non-striker, that's the main reason I want him in my squad. Left wing, undebatable, like I said, Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs, what a player. He's been playing for over 20 years. He scored 168 goals. He's Man United's he has the Man United all-time appearance record, over 900 appearances, 13 Premier Leagues. Just an absolutely outstanding player. Oh my God! Ryan Giggs. You just cannot praise him enough. He's just that good. And the two centre midfielders, of course, Roy Keane and Paul Scholes. Roy Keane, leader, just the leader of the team. Honestly, I think I'd have to go with him as the captain. Just mainly because Peter Schmeichel obviously, like I said, led the line of defence. Roy Keane really led the whole team. He would not leave you lose concentration for a second. If he saw you were losing concentration for a second, you were gone. He would be constantly in your ear. And with the reason I've gone with Paul Scholes is because Paul Scholes, legend, simple as that, as they say on MUTV. Paul Scholes, he scores goals, as they say. Of course, he just announced his retirement as well. Absolutely fantastic player. And, obviously, his passing, second to none. His long distance shots, can't think of too many players that hit them better. And that's the main reason I've gone with Paul Scholes. Just those four, all legends. And the two up front, I've gone with the two Flying Dutchmen, Ruud van Nistelrooy and Robin van Persie. Ruud van Nistelrooy, 219 appearances for Manchester United, 200 starts, 150 goals. Ruud van Nistelrooy was just the perfect striker. Honest to God, he was just absolutely unbelievable. And the second striker I've gone with, obviously, Robin van Persie. First season at Man United, he becomes the quickest player to score 20 goals for the club and basically wins them their 20th Premier League title. Scores a last-minute winner in his first Manchester derby, a bit like Michael Owen, but he kind of made more of an impact, Robin van Persie. And I just think those two up front for Man United, dream partnership. So, that's my dream Man United team. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you thought it was a good decision. Of course, obviously everyone has their own opinion. So if you think I should have changed, I should have put this player in, that player in, please let me know and put it in the comments. I'm gonna put the subs in the description only because I don't my camera there's some 12-minute mark on the camera, so I'm gonna put the subs in the description. And leave your opinions down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. And I'm just going to give a small bit of a spoiler. The next dream team I'm going to do is Arsenal. Thanks for watching.